Okay, we're going to do the review of Save Me a Seat with Mrs. Wells' class. Hi, guys. Okay, tell me first about the main characters.
Lila.
Lila. Yeah, man, you are so soft. So, what's his name again? Yeah, Ravi. Remember, the accent is on the last part. Ravi moved to the United States because his dad got a job. And then what's the other one?
The other main character's name is Joe.
Mm-hmm. And what's the deal with Joe? Ada.
He has APD.
Yeah, what does that mean? I hadn't even heard of that before. Ada, go ahead.
It means like he can't stand like loud noises.
Yeah, so he's very distracted by loud noises and stuff. Yeah, so he goes to the resource room for help with how to deal with that, right? Not because he's not smart, but because he has to learn how to deal with that. Other people have to learn how to deal with all kinds of things. Yeah. So tell me about Ravi and his first day of school, and how does he feel? I cannot see.
Let's see. Hang on, people are getting kicked out.
Oh, man.
It's the age-old problem.
Admit.
Okay, raise your hand if you know the answer.
Oh,
Next
Jacob. Jacob, tell me about Ravi and how he feels about his first day of school.
He feels confident that he will do well.
Because how was he in his old school?
He was very smart. He won, I think it was some math competition.
Yeah, math competition. Yeah, he felt like he was like the one of the smartest kids in his old school in India. But when he went to the first day of school, what did Mrs. Beam say that maybe he would go somewhere? What did she say? Nobody knows. Phoenix, do you know? Oh, Owen knows. Owen?
She said that he might have to go to the same place as Joe.
Yeah, resource room to help him with, what did she say? To help him with what? His, Phoenix. Yeah, his language is English because they didn't think that with his accent, they didn't think that he spoke very good English, but really he did, but just they weren't used to his accent. You know, a lot of people have different accents when they're from different places, especially if they are in a whole nother country and they learned English in that whole other country. They're still going to have a different accent than us. Good. So he was probably offended about that because he didn't think he needed help, of course. So Joe's first day of school, he goes to school, and how's he feeling? Is he excited? Or Phoenix, tell me. Louder, buddy. I can't hear you.
Oh. Okay, well.
Better, so much better.
Excited, but, well, not really, but because of Dylan, but his mother blows him a kiss, and he gets mad at her.
Yeah. Because where's mom working? Allison. Allie.
She's like a cafeteria aide.
Right, exactly. And Joe has a big talk with her about what? Cameron.
About how she can't, like, she has to pretend that she doesn't know him.
Exactly, she has to pretend like she doesn't know him because he's so embarrassed. And remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but his two best friends from last year, they moved away. So now he's by himself. So he's sitting by himself at lunch. He already feels like kind of a, by outcast. because no one wants to sit with him. Now his two best friends are gone. Then his mom embarrasses him by blowing him a kiss. So I know, it's the worst. So he has to have a big talk with mom. Okay, so tell me about Dylan Samreen. What does Ravi think about him at first? Owen.
Ravi thinks he's nice for helping him pick up the pencils.
Yeah, he thinks. Yep, he thinks he's gonna be his friend. And what does Joe think about Dylan? Allie.
Joe knows Dylan and what he does, so he doesn't really like him.
No, he doesn't like him. And what does he know about Dylan that Dylan has done all through his school years? Owen, you want to tell me?
He swoops down and steals stuff and puts it in his pants.
Puts it down his pants. Yes. Ew. So gross.
Ew.
Which will come back to bite him later, right? I love the end of it. So okay, yeah. So remember that Ravi had his special mechanical. He had everything laying out at his desk, all neat and tidy and everything. And Joe noticed that he had 2 mechanical pencils. And what happened to his mechanical pencil? Phoenix.
Dylan stole them from him whenever.
Yep. Yep. Dylan stole them because he's that way, right? Okay. Yeah, because, and remember, Dylan even tripped Ravi and then blamed it on who? Who'd he blame it on? Phoenix? Joe, right. Exactly. So at first, Ravi is not feeling good about Joe because of what Dylan had said. And remember that Ravi thought that Dylan was going to be his friend because he's what? Because he's Allie?
He's Indian too.
Yeah, he's Indian too, exactly. But that wasn't the case, right? Okay. What did do you remember that Mrs. Beam asked what the word assimilate means? And Ravi thought that it was, he thought he knew the answer and he acted like he knew it. And then what did Mrs. Beam have him do? You guys don't remember? So he went to the resource room, and when he got there, he looked it up, and what did he find out, Allie?
He found out that it meant 2 things.
Exactly. It's one of those things that could mean 2 things. So he had said one of them, but in the context of what she was talking about, she was right and he was wrong. Right. Yeah, exactly. So, what happened in gym class when they were playing baseball? Oh, Lila.
Dylan was a pitcher and he threw it at Ravi's head.
Exactly. And it wasn't an accident, right? Yeah, it was not an accident. And Joe tried to warn him, but he was not paying attention. He thought, poor Ravi, back in his old country, he was really good at cricket, which is similar to baseball, but instead of holding the bat up like on your shoulder, in cricket you hold it kind of down low, almost like golf. So he was holding it wrong and he wasn't paying attention and he got beamed in the head, poor Ravi. And also remember the gym teacher said he couldn't wear his glasses because you either have to have safety glasses or no glasses. So he didn't wear his glasses, so that wasn't helpful either. Okay, what happened? Oh, so he got beamed in the head and, oh, it was his shoulder. Thank you, Phoenix, thank you. Okay, so what happened when Selena was packing up Ravi's stuff? Remember, he had to go to the nurse and then the girl was bringing his backpack and everything to him. But what, Jacob?
Usually I put a piece of paper of Dylan drawing. It was a picture of Dylan who drawn it for Joe.
Yes.
Fat and fat. I'm just stupid or something.
Yeah, something about, I'm with stupid or something like that. And I think he had like a diaper on or something, and something about with his mom. And yeah, it was not it was like a cartoon, and it was not nice. And then remember, Ravi's, was it his grandma or his mom found it and got really upset, right? And they're like, what's going on at your school? And blah, 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 stuff like that. Okay, so then they had to do this personal reflection project. And what did Ravi's, Allie?
They put like a bunch of like his medals and certificates on a board.
Yeah.
For his personal reflection.
Yeah, they tried to make him feel better about himself. Like, look at all these wonderful things that you've accomplished, and you have to think about these things and remember who you are. Exactly. Okay, so what made Ravi feel like the luckiest boy in the world? What did his mom do for him? Do you guys remember?
Paxton, do you know? How about Logan Tat? Do you know?
We got crickets over there.
Yeah.
We got crickets. It was something to do with lunch. Do you remember what? Oh, Lila remembers.
His mom gave him money to buy school lunch.
Yes, to buy a school lunch. Who is that? Is that Aiden? Aiden, you want to add to that? I think there's one other thing that Lila didn't say. What kind of school lunch? Pizza. Yeah, because remember that his family is vegetarian. Remember when that dang Dylan Samreen, remember he gave him what Ravi thought was just beans, but it was chili with, yeah, Jacob.
I don't know exactly, but it was something with food.
Yeah, Lila, what was it?
It was chili with the leftover hamburger.
Yes, and he was so upset about that. He wouldn't even tell his mom about that because he was so upset. Okay, so they both Dylan. Do you remember what Dylan's personal reflection thing was? Oh, Allie.
It was a star. It was like a giant star with his face on it that played a song.
Oh my gosh, could you just smack him? I did not like that boy. I think the writer did a really good job of making us not like him. And then Joe and Ravi had their personal reflection things. And what was Joe's? Do you guys remember what Joe's was? Uh-huh.
Bryn.
Man, I can't hear you,
Louder,
Bryn.
Bryn. Loud.
A double blue M&M.
It was with double blue M&M, the ones that are stuck together. So it's like two M&Ms in one. And what happened to it? Owen?
And then Ravi he took it out on his way out the door.
Oh, that was when he was in the
Resource room.
that was when he was in the resource room. But when they were doing their personal reflection, okay, Lila.
When Joe was putting his thing up.
The paper up at the desk, yeah, at the teacher's desk.
Dylan touched it and ate it.
Who ate it? Dylan. Ugh. That Dylan Samreen, yes. Okay, so what did Ravi bring for his personal reflection? Allie?
He brought like a little jar of leeches.
I know, which everyone was really freaked out about. So that's when everyone was freaked out about the leeches, that's when
Yeah.
Dylan stole the M&M. But what did Ravi do to help Joe out? Lila.
Since Robbie can't eat the M&M, he saved it and then he gave it to Joe.
Yes, he snuck it into Joe's bowl when everybody was still looking at the leeches. Okay, so then everybody's looking at the leeches, and what happened in the classroom? Everyone is like grossed out by the leeches, but then what happened? Lila knows. Oh, Bryn knows too. Bryn, you want to say?
Loudly.
One of the girls vomited. Blech. Yeah, I think, AJ got kicked out.
Okay.
Emily vomited. So when everyone was looking at Emily, remember Joe said Joe told Ravi he had an idea, and this is the best part, this is the big idea. What was it? Okay, who do you want to pick?
Let's go with
Oh, even Logan.
Logan.
Okay.
Logan Tat. Louder, Logan, really loud.
I think he unscrewed the cap on the leeches a little bit.
He unscrewed the cap on the leeches, and then what happened? Allie.
When Dylan put it on his pants, they all spilled out.
Was that the best part? Yes. So, yes, Dylan, of course, like he always does, stole it and shoved it down his pants.
Leeches.
Gross, huh? So good, you guys, awesome. So I will fix it for you guys who I need to fix it for. Remember, red 2. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording and then I'm going to ask you something else.